The global head and chair cum managing director of New India Insurance, Srimati Girija Subramaniam. A very warm welcome to you to Fiji. His Excellency, the Indian High Commissioner to Fiji, and my friend Mr. Sunit Mehta, Chief Operating Officer, Mr. Madhu Ilayat, friends, ladies and gentlemen, Bula Binaka and Namaste. It is indeed an honor and a pleasure to be here to celebrate this milestone of 75 years of New India Insurance in Fiji. I was listening very carefully to the CFO and His Excellency, the Indian High Commissioner, and I think they've done a very good job in explaining the presence of the New India Assurance Company in Fiji and its activities and how successful it has been here in Fiji. But let me, first of all, on behalf of the Fijian government, Madam, welcome you and thank you for gracing Fiji and also letting us know that you are going to promote Fiji as a tourism destination in India. Thank you very much. This occasion is not just a celebration, in my view, of corporate longevity, but also a testament to the enduring trust and confidence that the Fijian people and business community have placed in this institution over decades. As you highlighted very clearly, the company established itself in 1949, and in my view, it was a recognition and the vision of leaders of the company at that time to recognize the deep historical relationship between Fiji and India. Last month, we celebrated our Girmit Day, which is a celebration and a recognition of the history of Indian indentured laborers who arrived in Fiji in 1879. And since then, the relationship between Fiji and India has not only grown, but in recent times, it has been elevated to the next level. We are now celebrating Girmit Day as a national holiday, and I was very pleased to listen to the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji's articulation of the Girmit history and his pledge and his support for the preservation of our Girmit history, of our language and culture and the tradition then emanated from that history and the experience of the indenture system. I had a few pages of how to describe the company, but I think you have carefully and in a very articulate manner talked about how successful and how good the New India Assurance Company has been in Fiji. Let me just say that Fiji does provide a very conducive environment, and your articulation of the beauty of Fiji, madam, is accurate, and it reflects how deeply we, as people of Fiji, also feel about the beauty of this country, the prospects, and the future of this country. As a government, we have very clearly set the foundation, the economic foundations through our economic policies in the last two budgets, and we are now formulating a third one, which will be delivered on the 27th of June. And we are very confident that the policies that we have put in place and is reflected in the growth that we have experienced in 2024 and the strong performance that we expect in 2025 and beyond. And that augurs well for all our businesses, all our banks and insurance companies and financial institutions. And I'm sure that the New India Assurance will further invest, extend its operation, and benefit from the strong economic performance that we are experiencing in Fiji at present. I also want to assure you, madam, that Fiji will continue to strengthen its relationship with India, and as His Excellency very carefully laid down the amount of work that we have done in the last 2 years in enhancing that relationship. And we are very pleased to host Her Excellency, the President of India, to Fiji last year. That was the first visit by an Indian president to this beautiful island. We are also grateful for India's support for our development, and the announcement by the Prime Minister of India for the construction of a 100-bed super specialty hospital, on which the work is likely to begin very soon. I want to, in closing, congratulate you, madam, and your entire team at the New India Assurance on this Platinum Jubilee. 75 years is a significant legacy. It is no mean feat. A legacy that is built on resilience, vision, and partnership. And we look forward to your contribution to Fiji's progress in the years ahead. Once again, as we say, Vinaka Vakalevu, Dhanyawad, and please enjoy the evening. And I wish you a very fruitful and enjoyable stay in Fiji. Thank you.